All right, everyone, this is from Croy chapter 28. It's from the Septuagint sentences. This is number 12 in the Septuagint sentences. Deuteronomy 11:17. Again, we get a chance to look at a couple forms of didomi. Kai hege u dose ton karpon autes. This is pretty straightforward, and the land will not give, just a future of didomi. It will not give ton karpon autes, the fruit of it, because land is feminine, autes, its, is feminine. Here's the hard part of this verse, is this future verb, apoleste, kai apoleste entache. This is a tricky verb, and it gives us a chance to review some things that we looked at a couple chapters ago. As always, we need to begin with our principal parts. In this case, the principal parts aren't all that easy. This verb, apolumi, note it's a me verb, means to destroy, or it means to perish. To destroy is transitive. I will destroy the house. Perish is intransitive. We will perish. Related to that distinction is the fact there are two forms of the present, two forms of the future, two forms of the aorist. We find a winner here with the future, and we don't have the transitive, relatively normal future with a sigma. We have this apollo form, but we're still not quite done with the solution, so let's look more closely. This type of future is a liquid future, and if you remember from Croy chapters 21 and 22, liquid futures conjugate as if they were epsilon contract verbs. So one of the examples we practiced with was the verb balo. The future is balo. It's a liquid because it ends in a liquid letter. A liquid letter is one you can keep saying. Lambda. And the conjugated endings happen to be the exact same endings that we use on normal epsilon contract verbs. Note, this is not an epsilon contract verb, but these are the same endings that we use on a verb like phileo, to like. But if you look here, let's come down to our apoleste. We don't find the right form. So what's going on? Well, we actually have a middle liquid future. We practiced before with pesumai. Pipto means I fall. Pesumai means I will fall. And in this case, here's our normal middle passive endings. Amai, a, etai, ametha, esthe, ontai. But because liquid futures form like epsilon contract verbs, we have to calculate for some contraction. So let's imagine a pesky little epsilon combining with a middle passive ending. Here are the results. Umai, a, etai, umitha, esthe, untai. And if you take that esthe and combine it with our future middle stem, apol, you get apolestai. The intransitive, we will, or you will perish. And y'all will perish, entache, which means literally in quickness, or just taken adverbially, you will perish quickly. From apo always takes the genitive, the land, the good land. Nice little agreement between noun and adjective. We get to practice our relative pronouns, which the Lord gave to you. Start with our verb, edoken, just the aorist third person singular active. The Lord gave it to you. Our rule for relative pronouns is that they take their gender and their number from their antecedent. So geis is gendered feminine, its number is singular. So far, so good. But they take their case from their own clause. In this clause, heis is actually the direct object. The Lord gave it. Haste should be accusative. It should have here, the Lord gave Hain. The accusative case as the direct object. So why do we have haste? We have an instance of grammatical attraction. The relative that should be accusative is attracted into the case of its antecedent. So in this verse, there's a lot of normal Greek, but there's a couple tricky things. One is the future middle verb with a liquid verb form. And the other, not so tricky, is we have grammatical attraction of the relative pronoun into the case of its antecedent.